called Teenage Talking. Obviously, by the name, it's going to be about teens, and this is, I'm making it because I get asked a lot of things by my friends, maybe older, younger, same age, asking for things like, I don't understand how this works, or what my decision I should make here. I mean, I've always given people advice, and I'm not the oldest person, obviously, and I still have things to go through myself, but I've gone through enough teenage things in my life to give some people some advice or some help. But so it's to help and inspire people to make the good decisions or to make the best of decisions that they can. Today's topic, which I did talk to a couple of people, and I decided to make this topic because recently I've had some of this happen to me a lot. So I thought this would be best in my perspective to talk about this. It's players and sluts and cheaters. Players and cheaters are somewhat alike, and they can be described as many different things, such as cheaters obviously cheat in several different ways. You could sext, you could kiss, hug. Well, hugs aren't really cheating. Let's say I went to the movies with an ex and I had a boyfriend. I don't think he'd be happy about it. It'd probably be quite angry. And I'd be angry at myself because I would never do that. But a lot of people do that. Okay, sluts, and there's also a couple topics that are like topics here. Like sluts, that's the main topic obviously, but there's also subtopics as why they do the things they do, why they have or how they become sluts, and what this has changed or caused on Facebook. Obviously, how sluts or why people are sluts. Some people, like girls, this is obviously girls. Sluts, I will say, how they become or why they become sluts. How is usually because, there is some cases where their parents are that way. Like, moms have done things with several people, and the child picks up from the parents, obviously. That's obviously not a very common case, but it can happen. There's also seeing it and your friends saying, it's cool, it's fun, let's just have sex, or let's hang out with this many people because it's our personal goal, it's fun, and you could do it whenever, no one judges you. You are judged based on the ways or the things you do. If I were to go and hang out with a bunch of guys by myself and made out with every one of those people in that group, I would be labeled as a slut. There's many people out there, and you gotta put your perspective out there, but I have a lot of neighbors that like to stare at me. I hate recording outside for these reasons. But YOLO! Okay, like I was saying, there's also, after, your friends are like, oh hey, it's cool. You do this with guys, that's cool, that's great. Let's keep doing it, let's see how many people can get to this many people by the end of the year. That is very horrible. If you choose to do that, I cannot personally tell you no. Yes, there is reasons that girls do this. They want to be liked, they want to be loved, they want to feel pretty. There's even, excuse my language, fat fuckers out there that love doing that. Me, I'm not the skinniest person in the world, I have chunky there. But I may not feel pretty at all times in my life, but I at least have enough self-respect to keep myself from doing that. But there's also those moments where girls, they feel if they put out, guys will like them more. Yes, guys will like you more, but not for you. They're gonna like you for what you have and the fact that you point out. I personally think that girls should quit putting out, and they should just be themselves and find someone that likes them for them. And then, I mean, yeah, if you date 2-3 years or maybe even a year, because I know there's some people that are like that, yeah, put out. I mean, I don't recommend doing it after a couple of months, but some girls are different from others. Me, myself, I'd rather wait 1 to 2 years in a relationship and do that if I was really that in love with them, and then I knew it was okay and I was gonna be safe about it and it was planned and everything. I know that it's never really that perfect, but of course I'm still a virgin and I'm not gonna give that away anytime soon. But I'm just saying that those are the reasons why girls will do that kind of thing. They feel that if I put out, guys will put more time into liking me. I mean, if I put out, I'd probably have a couple guys up my butt too, but, you know, I don't put out, so sorry guys. And the Facebook thing, how it has changed or caused things on Facebook. Let's say, okay, obviously the shirt kind of reveals here. It's a little bit bigger than my original size, so yes, it reveals somewhat here. I understand. If you're wearing a V-neck and you have bigger boobs than most girls, your chest is gonna pop out. But I suggest not purposely putting them out there. Like girls that go like this and that take pictures like this. I mean, that's just horrible. Why would you want someone to see your chest like that? I mean, I've done it a few times to see the reactions guys or girls will put out there. I mean, I don't care for boobs. It doesn't really mean a thing to me because I can get them put in or taken out if I wanted to, but you know, I don't want to because inner beauty is way better than outer beauty. I mean, there's many people that I've seen on Facebook that put themselves out there. They love to show off. Guys and girls. I've seen many guys take inappropriate pictures. I mean, I guess your shirt off is okay if you're trying to show, like, let's say you worked out and you're like, well, yeah, look at my accomplishment. You see, I worked really hard at this. Then yeah, I understand, but just doing it to get girls' likes is, do you really think everybody's gonna like you for your body? Because personally, I'd rather have someone that's chunky than skinny. But you know, everybody's different. But let's say, girls, you put your chest and your butt out there. Some even wear like swimsuits and you got your boobies hanging out and your area down there hanging out. I mean, I understand you're wearing a two-piece, cool, but don't put that shit on Facebook. Nobody cares. The only people that are cares are the guys that want you for your stuff. They're not caring what you look like or how you present yourself. They care about what you're gonna put out and how or when or why. All they want is inside your pants. They're not gonna say, hey, I think you look beautiful. No, they're gonna say, hey, you look sexy as fuck. Let's fuck. Okay? That's what I have to say, really. If you're gonna put yourself out there, be aware for the consequences, because when you get older, people are still gonna remember you that way. Okay, guys, I moved into my kitchen because many of my neighbors thought I was kind of crazy for talking to a tree, or I don't know, like there was a couple kids that even came over to talk to me, and I thought I was kind of amused by it, because at the same time I've never really had so many people like look at me funny. But okay, anyways, like I was saying, many people do things because they've influenced, they want to do it, they just want to feel good about themselves. But in the end, being a slut, man, whore, cheater, player, really any of those things looks really bad on your part. Imagine when you're older and you want to marry someone, and so I know there's people out there that look at people's past to see if they were bad kids, good kids, they have bad credit, STDs, anything. Let's say they look at you and they find out that you were a slut or a cheater or a player your entire high school years. They're going to think that you're that way. And they're not going to want to be with you because they're going to be afraid that you're going to do that to them. That's why, honestly, being a slut, cheater, player, any of those things, isn't a good thing on your part or anybody else's. And I honestly think if you're a slut now or a cheater now, maybe you should consider cheating your ways. Because, you know, those things are going to affect your life later. Oh well, guys. It's my opinion, but you don't gotta do what I say. It's your life, not mine. Okay, well anyways, thanks for watching, and have your friends subscribe. You subscribe because, trust me, I have a lot to say.